get the communication going, I suppose, because it's a house full of Chinese and Korean. Actually, Seed's English is getting a lot better. He's been interacting on Twitter a lot. Oh, 44 overlays are the worst. Oh. Back to the column. Also to entertain you guys. Hey.
That's your cute little cat. All right, so I messaged the Leifeng guys to see if they're interested. They honestly might not be interested at all. If they're not, I'll see if maybe Scarlet or somebody wants to play like a little best of series or something.
Yeah. Hello. So excited for my kitten on Wednesday.
Nugget's such a cute name.
Can't even.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. Normally we would close off the Match Reno prize thing, but right now we still have a lot of codes left over. So if you haven't yet, do us a favor, head over to the Match Reno page, use the coupon code DW2. We can still add some money to the prize pool, but I see the Chinese players logging back on, so maybe they're interested. I haven't received a response yet, though.
Well.
By the way, I love Scarlett here. I'm gonna confirm with the team before I do it, but she says Diego is not even here. He just straight up wasn't here for the entire thing. So they just want to split the prize money amongst the 4 players that were. And I got no problem with that. If Diego's not here, then yeah.
Yeah. Where could he possibly be? We have a fun time looking at these 4v4 maps.
Okay.
Shadows.
They want to do a best of 3 4v4. I'm gonna see if Scarlett's okay with that. I guess since I guess she's coordinating now for Team BaseTrade. So I don't. We've literally never cast a 4v4. I don't even know if the overlay can compensate for this or not.
Cast free for alls and 2v2s.
All right. Well, I don't know which these maps. Oh, you know what'd be great? Mobius facility.
Oh, you want to do that one?
That should spawn people together in their bases, right? Although it's gonna be fucked up if it puts different teams in different bases, I guess.
It doesn't.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think what happens though is that you could either be entirely bottom or top, or entirely left and right. But who knows?
All right. Well, yeah. Just pick the maps, whatever. I don't think anyone knows or cares about the balance for these. But I guess I'll go tweet. This is weird. We've literally never ever done We've done 2v2s. We've done a whole tournament of 2v2s, actually. We've never done 4v4s. So I'm going to say in advance, rest in peace, my frame rate. There's no way this is going to be a smooth cast. 1080p, 60 FPS. I might even have to put this down to low settings. I have no idea. House Leifeng.
So.
House.
What do we do? We're just going to put the default overlay on?
I don't know. I'm going to go GameHeart and see how it looks. We might change that up afterwards. Because at least GameHeart minimizes everything, even though the information will be broken. But yeah, all right. So Dong Wars takes the next step towards 4v4s.
I'm going to invite everyone that's in here. Fuck it.
So it's worth noting, we're going to dig into our own pockets for this and put up $50 for prizing. I know it's not crazy, but both teams agreed to it. So $50 in prizing for a 4v4 best of 3. This is the weirdest show match we've ever held.
4v4s can take a god-awful long time. I'm surprised they wanted a best of 3. They can, I guess, is the key word, though, because they can also get cheesed out in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Team coordinates proxying a bunch of buildings together, right? Anyways, guys, do us a favor. Get on Twitter. If you're not, hit that retweet button. Share with what's going on, because I don't know that we're ever going to be doing something like this again, to be honest. But this was a fun idea to give credit where it's due. This was Scarlett's idea. I suggested like a free-for-all or like a micro tournament. She said 4v4s, and I was like, you know what? We've never done 4v4s. Let's give it a shot. Also, shout out to Lee Oman, the current bit boss. Someone wants to know, what is the cat's APM? Well, I'll tell you what. Apollo's APM is probably slightly higher than mine.
So 2. Oh!
Oh, hey!
No. Well, what button would you press if you only had one A? Like, what would be your priority button if you only had one APM?
F2. A. Play
That's a good one.
Protoss.
That is a good one.
All right. Well, we're just trying to figure out who the 4th player is for Team Leifeng. So it looks like it's Scarlet, Drogo, sort of, and Major versus Rush, Crazy, Seed, Hurricane, and I don't know who the... Oh, Jim. Jim didn't even play today, but you know what? I'm okay with him coming out for the 4v4 because it's a fucking 4v4. Like, who cares? All right. Major, Scarlet, Drogo, and sort of versus Seed, Rush Crazy, Hurricane, and Jim. 4v4, go, 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 go. All right, well, I guess whenever they're ready, I don't know how this is gonna go, guys. I don't even, like... I hope, to goodness gracious, this goes macro.
Okay, I think we got two players from each team saying ready, so...
Well, they're all in the
they
house
should put
together.
no build order, so...
Well, so here's the thing, right? They're all in the house together. This, like, you literally just look over and like, hey, get back to your keyboard, right? Like...
Damn foreigner speaking Korean in the chat.
All right, $50 on the line for this weird craziness. If you guys do want to help the players out, though, the prize pools for the match arena is going to remain open until we're done with the cast today. So, again, if you want to throw a couple bucks towards the players, that's the best way to do it. Otherwise, yeah, good luck following this overlay. Spawning here in the bottom... Man, we're going to have to do 4 intros. Spawning here in the bottom left is going to be the combination of Rush Crazy and Hurricane. Hurricane's playing Terran, by the way.
I pressed the protection tab. I made a mistake. Wait, so we're going to do one after another, or should we just both introduce all teams?
Just we'll do each corner of the map. Go, go, go. Hurry up.
So on the bottom right, it's Sort of and Scarlet? Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah. Okay. Top right, gonna be the combination of, I don't know who the barcode is, and Seed. Oh, that's Jim and Seed.
Yeah. And the top left, it is... Oh shit, who was that?
Major.
Drogo and Major, that's right, yeah.
Okay, so it is a 4v4, not like a 2v2v2v2. So, I guess it's top right and bottom left versus bottom right and top left. And I am a very experienced, well-practiced observer who has zero idea how I'm going to follow this. You'll also notice that it's not mattering who I'm selecting. It's just going to show Scarlet all the time, always in the bottom. So.
Yeah, it just chooses a person. I guess we have the 2v2 overlay. We could have shown 4 players.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'll try and keep the units and production tab rotating as much as I can to help compensate.
By the way, it happened the way I thought. I feel like there's 2 options on this map, but don't quote me, because like how often do I play 4v4, right?
Oh,
but
no!
It turned out to be...
Hurricane's walling the wrong side of his base! This leads to an in-house expansion. This is like playing with Zombie Grub, who, by the way, has done this before.
Of course I have, and of course everyone will, because no one plays these fucking maps.
I can't believe Hurricane just did that. It's gonna lift the barracks over.
Oh, it's so not worth it. Just let your phone... Oh, whatever. Anyways, I was gonna point out that they got... Actually, this is cross. This is one team in the bottom right and top left. This is not how I expected things to go down.
Oh, man. All right, well, who's this? Sort of. I gotta click on the units, right? Sort of's gonna come with some lings, but he'll find the one base that did wall off properly. I guess I'm gonna have to stay zoomed out. There's just so much information for the screen.
There's so much. I can't tell you what everyone's doing. We have like a 1-base Twilight Council versus a 1-base Twilight Council versus a 1-base Stargate versus a Well, everyone's one
Let's
base
be honest,
what I
builds.
got from this.
I really don't think builds are gonna matter at all. You got 2 players off racing.
Well, of course, builds are gonna matter.
Well, no, but I'm saying you got 2 Protoss players playing Terran in a 4v4. How crisp and precise are those builds gonna be in the first place?
Okay, note that I didn't say that they're getting their Twilight Council 20 seconds late. So they're going for a Twilight Council. Like, so we got. I do think like there are actually. So this is where we
Oh, it's
show
a
our
proxy.
expertise
Oh,
in
it's
teams.
they're ganging up. All 4 of the base trade members
Yeah.
hitting the top right.
We have Major going for Hellions. His teammates had on some Lings, some Stalkers.
Oh,
This
jeez.
probably get Blink with this, and
This is bad.
whoever Orange is definitely should have been moving out.
But see,
Seed.
I almost feel like it would be better to sack the top right base. Like, get these players, they're screwed. And then
You
go
can
kill the
hold.
bottom right or something in the process.
I feel like these guys could hold. Like, this is... There are a lot of very good units, to be honest, coming out here for the team being aggressive, but this is also, like, a good situation to hold. Like, you got the barracks wall already up, you have Terran to Protoss, Overcharge, and decent production. I think top right could hold long enough that bottom left can come either help or, as you said, just attack.
Well, you know, Drago putting on that pressure with that proxy gateway. Both players doing an okay job defending. Sort of rushing in, but we'll find Hurricanes Hellions. Hurricanes Hellions? When am I ever going to see that again? They get wrecked by Major, though, who is used to using Hellions. Unfortunately, positioning there doesn't favor him. But yeah, I think the top right is dead, man. Like, they held the initial attack, and it was okay, I guess, but there's nothing to stop it. He's so Seed stacked his
why?
SCVs!
Oh, that's why. Well, okay, so at this point, it's actually like, okay, so Seed's gonna have to just buy time because the Protoss hasn't been touched yet.
Oh.
But
I didn't
to be
realize-
honest, like, it's also not looking so hot.
I didn't realize Scarlet was off racing, too. I don't know how I missed that. Just playing Protoss.
Oh, well, she plays Protoss so often.
Right? I guess it's not really off racing. But certainly I think mistakes were made. Like, the top right base was going to get killed and compromised pretty quick. However, while this goes on, sort of, and Scarlet might be pushing off the Hellions. I don't know if they saw the DT sneak by. And there's a Spore Crawler. I guess you got so many potential scans out of the Terran. I don't know. This DT's,
That's true. Like, there's a lot of options for protection in team games.
It's a Jim with the DT, by the way, guys. Getting the barcode for the Team Leifeng.
Yeah. This is not so bad. Not gonna be able to hold back at home though, especially if you just sacrifices Immortals like this. Immortal is a very good option. You get a lot of Stalkers coming in here, but
I'm having a hell of a time keeping up with what's going on. Shit going down all over the map. Banshee in the bottom left, DT at the top left, DT's at the bottom right, depowering pylons, killing cannons. Scarlet actually can't build detection. Okay, the Robo might be the best bet, but the pylon dies, the Robo can't build anything. Scarlet's actually in a lot of trouble despite putting pressure on the other side of the map. DTs are going to ruin this game.
well, they're gonna ruin her game.
Oh, excuse me, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trick of 2v2s, but especially 4v4s. I mean, I feel like someone should be able to save her, but I guess not. But even if her Nexus isn't saved and she loses all of her probes, they'll give her money.
Yeah,
if the game goes well at all.
That is the dynamic of team games. You can literally send each other money. Hurricane kiting around the best he can against these Lings. 3 Oracles come back to defend, but Drogo's not going to be fast enough.
We tried. Banshee going to, I guess top right is mostly just done with. Seed's command center lives, so, you know, comeback potential for Terran is real. And Jim hasn't lost his tech structures yet, and he has a Nexus as natural.
I would like to point out the workers for each team, though. Like, Seed's got 5 SCVs. He's doing the worst, without a doubt. That being said, Scarlet's only got 9 probes and lost her Nexus, right? Like, looks like she got some money, so she got it up and running again. But this has just been, all in all, both teams having one of their players absolutely crippled beneath this.
I've never noticed it, but Widowmines come first on the units tab. It's supposed to be larva and then workers.
Today I learned, yeah, over there on the
Yeah, but
side.
Widowmines are inconsistent with that. That's dumb and it confuses me.
All right, Major's Ravens are going to be really cool, I think. Not only detecting the Widowmines, but they're going to have those auto turrets, possible point defense drones. The Banshee's got a lot done. We gave a lot of credit to the DTs, but the Banshees kind of went ham for this game too.
Yeah. I mean, it was a big combo. We have both, like, 2 Terrans going for mech, I think, right? Yeah. So Hurricane's going for mech and Major's going for mech.
I love it.
Choices. I do think that if you have 2 Terrans, one to go bio, one to go mech is, like, super good. 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, whatever. Just weird that, like, both Terrans would do it. I guess, Seed? Seed is, well, Seed, his plan's without the window anyway, so.
So Scarlet has chosen micro over macro. I will just point that out. Nothing is mining. It's just microing stalkers on the other side of the map.
Just got off as a win as the 4 stalkers.
There we go. Finally decides maybe some money is worth having. But yeah, like you got allies sending each other money. I'm pretty sure she was totally screwed for cash. She just begging somebody could send her some minerals. But oh man, Hurricane's army looks really good. This is a lot of cyclones, and it's buffered by Protoss.
Yeah, the bottom left really got away without having much done to them. I mean, even the top left, Major and Drogo had something. You know, the ZTs bothered them, but nah, Hurricane and Rush Crazy.
Oh
just
my
kinda,
god.
They got crazy numbers of pretty good units.
Cyclones are just going nuts.
Yeah. Did they get upgrades? Nah, no one has any upgrades yet.
Upgrades? What kind of game do you think you're watching right now?
Let's do a 4v4 on my plan. I know.
Well, you know, the one thing I'm taking away from this is Scarlet clearly can't win team games unless she stream cheats.
Ho! Ho! Throwback.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we were drunk on stream and lost to Scarlet and no regrets stream sniping us. I'm forever salty.
Stream sniped us. And stream cheated. They didn't just, only queue in and then mute the stream. They listened to my stream.
Yeah, they were responding to Jonk's zombie grubbing game. Actually, it was hilarious. But, the bottom left got away with a lot, but so did the top left. And I feel like this is what's going to win the game. Major and Drogo, I think, are the powerhouses. Well, Hurricane did a lot. He lost a lot for this, right? Like, this was a really good blitz attack, but it doesn't finish off the bottom right by any means. And they also lost a lot of what they had back at home.
Exactly. They finally took some damage with that from Drogo, I think it was. So that is nice. I mean, they've kind of recovered here. I guess the auto turrets will never let them recover.
I still
No, Rush Crazy, no! Auto turret's too good, man. Don't do that.
Wait, where? Down here? Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know where to look, man. There's just so much going on.
Yeah, sorry. You just keep grinding stalkers and auto turrets, and I was like, it's not worth it, man. Just let him be. Let him be.
I guess, like, because it is a 4v4 and so much is going to be going on, just say, like, bottom left or something next time so I know where to look. Because this is so...
Well,
I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm actually, like, super stressed trying to watch what's going on in this game.
It's what you were looking at, so I thought you were still on it. That's my bad. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Everything focuses back up to the top right, I suppose. There's a lot going on here. It looks like Jim is finally gonna die. I mean, this guy was supposed to be dead when Scarlet was pushing in, but
yeah, well, Seed.
really held on.
I thought Seed was gonna be out of the game first. He lost so many workers. He only had the one CC. There wasn't like 5 mules coming in at a time. But he's managed to hold on this long.
We could just give them team colors. No one ever thinks of that.
I wish we could. Like, if it's just all red versus all blue, I don't think you can, right?
Isn't there a... I don't know about observers, but obviously there's an option in-game. If we knew the hotkey, I think it could work for observers as well.
I think we'd have to use the default UI for that, and I'm not willing to make that compromise.
Yeah, but someone also just like telling them to play like shades of colors, and I was like, well, there's not enough shades.
Yeah, there's not 50 shades of gray here,
there's, I guess, like blue, teal, purple, and that's when I run out. So.
Yo, I gotta say it. The Hurricane did cool stuff with mech. I'm really impressed with Seed's Terran play, though, and not because like he did a great build, but his control of his units actually been pretty good this game. I was like the priority to come focus down the Immortals. I'm sure these guys are yelling at each other in real life right now, too. This is so sick. This defense is so sick in the top right.
Yeah. I kind of like want to find the hotkey for team colors now.
So it's normally like Alt F or Shift F or something like that. But the point is, it doesn't work with Game Heart.
Right?
Is my point. Like I know what people are saying, but you actually can't turn it on with Game Heart. At least unless they've changed something recently.
I don't think when they change Game Heart, they're like, we gotta add this really crucial feature, guys. The team games need us, but
Yeah, I'm pressing all the hotkeys right now. It's like not working.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Obviously, you guys need to complain, so go to Game Heart thread.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they're not optimizing the UI around 4v4s anytime soon.
Gotta have more optimization.
Okay, well, you know what? The big thing for me I've been measuring a lot of this game off of is looking at the worker count. And what's funny is, like, the top right has been constantly getting massacred.
Doors? And why? Hold on here.
Wait, that's major. That's major.
It is major. But why is he building Thors? I guess because they don't have any anti-air otherwise. Like, even Drogo's not building anti-air. It's Immortals.
I mean, if you're worried about Phoenix, I think Thors are a great answer, but I don't imagine that's why he's building Thors.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's actually going like Vikings now as well.
Well,
I think
actually,
there is
you know
some
what?
fear that something mass air would come at them.
So it's hard to talk about balance because the game's not balanced from 4v4s, but actually Thors bring some of the biggest damage for ground, but they're too easily dealt with because, you know, if you're going for big expensive units like Thors, like you don't usually have buffer, but if you got a teammate with a layer of immortals in front of your siege tanks and Thors, I think Thors and siege tanks are like about the hardest hitting ground army you're going to have.
That is certainly true.
This is so dumb. The amount of Oracle, I wish there was like a proper workers kill thing we could look at. You know, it's obviously not showing all the team stuff, but I gotta imagine like 50 at least on each side for the Oracles while this game's been going on.
Yeah, the army supplies are really like, I do believe Team Base Trade just has more overall supplies, mostly because of, I think, the of Major. And who else? Sort of. Major and Sort of really rocking the supplies here. They could probably win the game by themselves.
Oh, okay, I see what
Everyone
people
else
are
is
saying.
dumpsters.
So even with Game Heart being broken and me not be able to enable for observers, if I do look at Team Vision, it will turn all blue, but the problem is that it limits vision. So I don't know.
Well, it's combination colors and the fact that these are wonky spawns. Like no one's all on the top left, they're all on the bottom
Yeah,
right.
like the Cross versus
A
Cron,
lot of weird.
it made for a really cool dynamic though. Like this game has been so sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like this 4v4 is probably my favorite game that we've seen in the last while. This is just all over the place.
I don't know about that. But
Okay, well I think you know what,
here
the
you go
foreigners
with
are
it.
finally breaking through. You got Major and Drogo destroying the bottom left. You got Scarlet and sort of killing the top right. Finally, a team taps
Bye,
out.
Jim. Bye,
Game 1
Steve.
is gonna go to House Space Trade. I don't even. What the fuck? Like my brain right now.
My brain. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then there's the choice like, what's the next map? Do I let them losers pick or I just choose? There's this map called Tropic Shores that looks quite tempting.
Well, I'd say pick whatever. I guess we'll toss out to a quick commercial break while we get this lobby set up because it'll take about 2 minutes anyways. Thank you guys, and we'll see you soon.